Good evening. I wanted to bring you a really quick message tonight on YouTube and encourage you with this. So, what do you do? What do you do when you face opposition? And we all face it from time to time, whether it's an internal dialogue or from outside sources. But what do? You've decided that it's time to get in shape and you want to shred that fat and eat healthy, but everybody at work is making fun of you or bringing in donuts, or your spouse isn't on board, or your kids, or whatever the case might be. When you face opposition, that's totally okay. It's time for you, and it's a good time for you to exercise self-discipline. So I was reading a story from the Old Testament. If you read the Bible, it's the Old Testament. Nehemiah. In fact, Nehemiah was charged with, he had a dream from God, and he wanted to rebuild a wall in Jerusalem. So he decided to do this, but immediately when everyone around him, not everyone around him because he had people helping him, but when the outlayers decided or heard that he was doing this, they decided that, I don't like this. I don't think they can do it. How can they? Can they do this? Can they do that? Will they do this? Will they do that? Will this affect us? And they were completely negative and really angry at the dream that God had placed in their heart. So some people aren't going to line up with where you're trying to go and what you're doing, but that's okay because it's a God-given gift. And they were able to, and they did overcome, but they overcame because they had a good why. And if you become a client of mine, one of the first things I'm going to ask you to do, and you can do this on your own if you're not a client, decide why you're doing what you're doing. Why is it so important? And don't ask one level layer of why, like, I'm doing this because I want to look good. That's really not a good enough why. I mean, that's a surface level why, but dig deeper and figure out why it is you do what you do. Like, if you want to have a great marriage, why? Just to say you have, because you want to say you have a good one, or because you love your spouse, or it's the right thing to do, or what's the reason why? If you want to be a good parent, why? Why do you want to be a good parent? If you want to make more money, why do you want to make more money? Just to make more money and say that you can? Not a good enough why. So you get the idea. Nehemiah knew why they were building that wall, and it was a strong enough reason for them to continue even when they faced opposition. And you guessed it, spoiler alert, they completed what they set out to do because it was a God-given dream. They had a strong why, and they succeeded. So I have a why. I'm going to compete in a bodybuilding show or physique show in just a few weeks, which is my why for doing what I'm doing. I also love helping clients change their life. In fact, one of my most recent clients, Velvet, is already down 3.5 pounds in a week. So if you are interested in losing 3.5 pounds in a week, I don't know which way, maybe it's time for you to jump on board. Skinnywithvinny.com. I'd love to help you. I have free stuff online. If you need anything, reach out to me. Send me a message. We'll chat soon. See you next time.